even down here in Florida, we want to remember to be good preppers. Hi everybody, this is Elizabeth with Live Simple, Live Free. And I want to show you today something that we are going to be doing just to help us be a little more prepared for an emergency. We get a lot of thunderstorms down here in Florida. I understand it is the lightning capital of the country. And so we do get a lot of thunderstorms, and I know we're going to have times when electricity is going to go out. So we want to have good, like even redundant systems in place, ready to go, so that we can get some light. If it's getting dark outside, we can have some light. I've also really wanted to have these emergency things be easy to find, very easy to use, and set up so that they're going to be in place for us. We love the Thrive Life food, and that has been like for prep storage, but also I like to know that I can use it every day and know what to do with it. Well, with my extra lighting that we're going to show you today, I not only want to know I can get to it in a hurry if we lose electricity or we don't have light, but it can be something I can even enjoy sometimes just because it's beautiful. So we have ordered and gotten these. There's 2 of them. And I really liked this because it is made to securely hang on the wall so that we can put the lighting right where we feel like it's going to do us the most good, and then use it, when an emergency comes up. And it's even got this little mirror behind it that makes the light reflect out and shine even more. And I know people are going to wonder where we got them. This was on Amazon. We're not affiliates at Amazon, but I'll be happy to make sure that I give you a link in the description below of exactly where we found these. So I just like the fact that it's set up very nicely to be on the wall, ready for me to use. We do really feel like it's important to have redundancy. In other words, we have maybe more than one option. We're going to be getting, showing you a solar generator. We're very excited about it, and we'll be showing you more about this coming up. And we have solar lanterns that can get all, charged up in the sun, and then you can use them for light. And then, of course, we have candles. In fact, I've got a place in our bedroom where there's a little shelf that is made for a candle if I need to know where one will be in a hurry and I can get it lit. I know right where I can find lighters and matches. And then, of course, we'll have the oil lanterns. So it gives us a lot of possibilities. Maybe kind of round some light out or use whatever works out the best. So let's show you how we did this, or how we're going to do this. So we're going to try to figure out the best place to put the lantern that we want to put up right here. I've kind of saved that spot to put a lantern up there. Let's just see where we want it.
Centered between there, or you want it kind of over towards the edge?
Oh, I think centered will be fine, between the pass-through and the edge of the wall. And of course, not too high up because I want to be able to get to it.
Do you want me to actually measure it or just eye it?
Oh, here, let me just eye it. Oh, I think that looks okay.
Okay, what about height?
A fraction. I think that looks good.
Okay. Okay.
Excellent. Some of you ladies are going to notice that my wedding ring is on a chain right here. I just want you to know, when people sometimes wonder, I'm just giving my skin a break on my hand, and so I just got a nice chain to wear it, so I want to have it with me. Okay, well, we'll get this hung.
Now, normally when we hang things on the wall, I have these little picture hangers that I really like. They're easy to use, but this is oil in this thing. I don't want it to fall. I want to make sure it's a little bit more substantial. So I'm going to use one of these little plastic anchors that'll go in there, and then a screw will go into it because that will be a little bit stronger to support the weight and to make sure the oil lamp doesn't fall on the ground. So for that, I have to drill a hole So initially when we were talking about putting a couple of lanterns up, I thought I was going to have to mount a shelf to put it on. I was really happy when we found these. Not only does it have the mirror behind it, but it also just hangs all by itself right from one screw right there. Much easier to do. And I think it looks nice.
It looks very nice.
There you go, dear one.
Oh, it looks beautiful. Oh, that really looks nice. And also, it's made so that this could be taken out and it could be used separately.
These things here, you just spread them.
Yeah.
And the lamp comes out. So if you want to take it into the bedroom with you or something like that, you can do that. And then you just press it back in and that holds it.
Yeah, it seems to be very, very secure.
Turn it so that the
adjuster.
The control is right there. There you go, dear.
I'm looking forward to seeing how much the mirror brings out even more light. That looks gorgeous, sweetheart.
Yep.
How pretty. It's an asset to the wall.
Now, I didn't like how the mounting hardware was just secured at the top and it could swing back and forth, it could move around. I discovered there's another hole at the bottom, so I decided to put in another anchor bolt to make it completely secure to the wall, and I think it's much better now and much safer. So now I put this screw in and I got the washer on there to make sure it doesn't go through that little hole. And there is a little bit of a slot here, so there's some play. You can move it one way or the other, make sure it's actually completely straight up and down. Okay, I like that. Much better. The whole thing's solid instead of moving around like that. Much better.
Now we had to decide where would be a good spot to put the second one. So I really felt like that this little available corner over here right above the lamp would be another good spot to put some light in the living room. Over just a little bit more to the right, I think. All right, let me see here. Okay, that looks pretty good.
Okay.
You're getting silhouetted in the curtain, but it's okay. Oh yeah, he's being very careful to make sure they're at the same height. That's important.
Okay, so now I have the anchor right in there. This is very easy to hang. I really like this little slot there. There it goes, just like that.
Oh, that looks nice.
So now I'll have to wait until this evening and light them up and see how much light it actually provides.
Tell you what, I don't know how long I could read by this, but it certainly would give me the light I need to get around, especially once her eyes really adjusted. And you can turn them up. What they said is just don't let them start smoking. You can turn them up until as bright as you want, as long as they're not to the point where they're smoking. And this is good, clear, like what's it called, paraffin? Oil, paraffin lantern oil, very clear. Although if somebody wants to get colored, you can, because it's a little easier that way to see how much oil is in your lantern. But I think the clear is really pretty. So yeah, this is burning nicely. We actually ordered a roll of the wicks and some of the lantern oil just off of Amazon when we got the lanterns. So I think it's beautiful. And then if you look over here, you know, we can certainly see our way around, even when it's dark. Yep. We would know right where they are, and I know where the matches are, and I could just light them up. Sit down. Okay.
Yeah, that's enough to see each other.
Yes.
And it's enough to navigate. I mean, like she said, you couldn't read with it, but you could certainly survive and get around and not be stumbling in the dark.
We could take down one of the little tables or sit actually at our table and probably eat a meal okay. And I do have some candles I could kind of add if I really needed it. But just knowing that we could get this room to the point where we wouldn't be stumbling around, but we could be in here safely and seeing what we need to.
We have a pretty light pocket right here. Mm-hmm. And there's another one over there that you can't really see from here. But
it's nice and light.
It's out of focus now. There we go. If we had one more oil lamp sitting there on the table, mm-hmm. it would do nicely, or over there in that other corner, over there, it would do well.
Yeah. So, yeah, I really like it.
Now, I do need to give one caution. This is something I learned the hard way. This metal band right here is made so that you can just take this out, take it with you, which is kind of cool. Then you just press it back in, it snaps in place. And she gasps.
Sorry, I gasped. Sorry about that. It's perfectly fine.
Here's the warning.
Right in.
The first time I tried to light this, I took the globe off, left it in place. I took the globe off, lit it, it worked fine. I started to put the glass chimney back on and push the pressure of pushing it down onto these things, snapped this out of the holder, and the whole thing fell to the ground. Scared me to death. I couldn't believe none of the glass broke.
Wow.
But at first I was thinking, well, I don't even trust these now to put the flames in there. I don't even trust it. And then I realized that, no, this isn't going anywhere. It only fell out because I pushed down on it. So you got to take it out to light it, put the glass back on, and then you can just press it into its holder and it stays there. So that word of caution, I learned the hard way. The thing fell on the ground, the oil went all over the wood floor. I had to clean it all up. It was a mess. Fortunately, the glass did not break. Now that I understand that, I like it.
Well, I'm glad we got to share this with you guys. And the more my eyes get used to it in here, the better I'm seeing everything. So it's nice to know these are there if we lost electricity and we wanted to use the lanterns to give us some light. And the oil in there and the wick and everything, it'll last a long time. So just make sure we keep some oil on hand and keep our lamps filled. I think we will have that if we need it. So I like how the light bounces off the mirrors. It's pretty cool. Well, that is our little prepper decorating that we have done now. I think they look beautiful. They're very useful, and it's nice to know that when we need the light, we know right where to find it. So, all right, thank you for joining in today. And live simple, live free, you be blessed. Love you guys, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye.